Well, we found the two meetings.
We gotta
We'll
find the
the-
meeting.
the-
It's not unhappy
I was
meeting.
looking for,
What?
It's not, it's
This is
not.
the other end.
Unhappy.
Right, this is the other
I
end.
already had my
Okay.
comment.
Monday, the 5th of July, 76. This will be the 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. session. Let's see, some important information. Bathroom is up off the upstairs off the kitchen. Refreshments are up in the kitchen. Let's see, drinks are in the refrigerator down here. Water bottles, drinks. I'll try to watch the refrigerator. It's a small refrigerator. Dan Munson gave me his hand-me-down, so it's a little smaller than the other refrigerators, but it was free, so I'm not complaining. If you could please recycle your cans and water bottles in the Home Depot bucket over here with the thing that says recycling. And if you keep the basement door upstairs closed so the cats don't get downstairs. All right. New to the railroad, what's going on? Southwest Forest, John Percy has been working on that, doing a real nice job on the big old dust collectors, and he's got a nice new tarp over the loading area, nice big addition there. It's really cool how that's coming out. Union Station has really taken shape. Jason's been doing a lot of work on that, and I've been doing work with the windows, the mullions in the windows, so we're starting to get that to take shape, and we've done a bunch of painting and fixing up. It needed a little bit of repair since it sat in boxes for a lot of years. Done a bunch of stuff over the last several months on that, so it's really starting to come into shape there. Let's see, for the session we'll have Jason doing our staff videography. Done some really nice videos. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see the Argentine Division again, but that's all right. Hey. All right, so I mentioned what date it is. Jobs we have, I believe JT's going to do dispatcher.
Unless somebody else wants
Unless
it.
somebody wants it.
Yeah,
Nobody's complaining. Okay. JT's got dispatcher. That sounds good. Yardmaster. Eric's going to do yardmaster. He's working on that. Classification. John Percy's going to be on classification. And trim, Rodney. So what we have beyond that, we have the ETL job, which is basically the Argentine local job. Does Turner, elevator A, and back lead. So we'll talk about that. What we'll be doing for that, I did put on assigned times for that. The only thing that really matters is the elevator A job needs to go on duty at 11:30 because they have to put together a unit coal train by noon. So that's what we want to have first. The auto job, I was talking to Dan Munson some time back about that, and he said they actually had certain times where they were loading and you couldn't go over there except for those times. So I went ahead and made that a 2 o'clock p.m. call. So, and I think I only put it like 2 to 5, 2 to whatever I said. 2 to 4. So you have 2 full hours, 2 full scale hours to work those tracks. And then beyond that, Turner and back lead can be worked at any time. And right now it's kind of set up, I think John and I were looking at that. It's pretty much there's nothing ready to go over there. They just need to do pulls first.
No Turners.
Okay, so just pulls over at Turner and back lead. And I see a bunch, I've already previewed the trains coming in. There's a bunch of stuff coming in pretty early in the session. 2 or 3 trains in. Turner stuff's coming in, so that'll be good. Then we've got the Lawrence Local over here, which works all of the 1st District, and that is on duty the whole session, 8 to 4. They'll switch industries from Noria all the way to West Lawrence. The only exception would be if you get done with all of that and the peddler's not anywhere around to run, they have certain times and you'll have the schedule up there as well. You can go ahead and go outside yard limits, talk to a dispatcher to get permission, go out to DeSoto and Eudora and work those industries as well. Then we've got the Olathe Local. That's actually the last part of the first trick from last time. So they'll only be on duty for the first 4 hours, so 8 to noon. They actually do not have the Chanute Local coming through this session, so all they'll do is go ahead and do work the yard and do pickups and put together the trains to head out for that local in the next session. So that's what's going on there. Then we have the transfer job, and the transfer job runs all transfers between staging, which represents all the transfer yards, over to Argentine. The only exception is the MKT did not ever come over to Argentine. They always met somewhere else. We're going to go ahead and use Union Station, which is really the track for the old Milwaukee Freight House. That'll be the interchange for the MKT. So we'll have to, at that time, get some power from the engine house here and just head over and do that interchange that way. That'd be fine. All right. We have one dog catch. We have the extra 5624 West here. Eric, it has not been worked. It just looked like it was done because there's nothing to drop, but it hasn't been loaded. So it can take as much West as you can put on it for the 23 max. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those jobs, but let me tell you how you sign up for trains and all that stuff. We've got the sign up board here. If you're getting on the road, go ahead and sign up where it says crew. You can go ahead and get your packs at the location of your train at one of the stagings, and then it will also tell you where you're headed on those train packs. When you're ready to assign your train, go ahead and find an engine number in your consist, either physically looking at it or look at the engine cards in the packet. Then you'll see the throttle assignments are located at all the stagings. Each of the stagings have an assignment sheet, and we also have one at the engine facility at Argentine as well. So you can go ahead and just locate one of the engines in your consist. It'll tell you which throttle to set up with. And you'll just go pound, number, pound. We're just using these throttles here. If you want to use a tethered, I've got those as well. I've got plenty, whatever we want to use. I think we're going to try to use the wireless as much as possible. See how that goes. And let's see. And then when you do get your train, I went ahead and set up this little shelf here. This is where you can go ahead and fill out your soup list, fill that out, hand that over to the dispatcher, and then you can go ahead and get permission from them when it's time to head out. Let's see. When you come into Argentine, we are now doing fuel stops, fuel and sanding. So when you get to Argentine, while you're being worked, take 20 scale minutes to go over to the engine tracks. The first ones are marked in red over there on the panel, on the fascia, and also on top of the layout there. And just go ahead and sit there for 20 minutes. Then you can come back to your train, and by then you should be ready to go. And what you'll do, that's the goal. The other thing we've added, for some of you who haven't seen this yet, I had a request. I think this has worked really well. We've done it one session now. You now have control of all the switches on the east end of the yard, the throat. So be sure to talk to the yard master and say, is it okay if I head over there? Now they don't have to line you up. You actually go do it yourself, so it's really nice. That should do it. Okay, let's get the jobs assigned.
Just supposed to stop doing this.
Well,
That worked.
Did your other plugins down over there work?
They weren't running.
So
Ronnie,
yeah,
are
if
you
you
using
come
the tethered or
forward
wireless?
past the curb truck,
Huh?
Are you tethered or wireless?
I'm tethered.
Okay, so the tethered's working.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I do anything?
And it runs.
keep coming,
You might
keep
have been
coming.
double assigned.
3 more, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Anywhere is good.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'll set that one.
We're
Here's one you need for the you take the cards on mine.
Okay.
They're on 12.
Uh-huh.
12.
all right, let me get things rolling. Jake.
You are
Norfolk and
1251.
Western.
Okay. We're grabbing your
That was
cards
a
now.
good one to call. Good call. It's
So
in the
we've got a
front.
caboose on you.
Be sure to notice how I've got these set up. Some of these are dual tracks. I've got
John, you said white-
BMW,
White cupolas are locals?
No,
No?
pool. They usually head for street or
20 scale.
Okay.
but you can, all it means is the radio
Yeah.
in the caboose can be changed to
By both
different
railroads.
frequencies.
Well, I said, he asked me, he said, well, said charging brass prices for them. I said, well, I don't know about you, but $100 is a big difference between the 250 and 300 that they go with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, if you get them ahead of time.
Yes, I forget.
Spring fit, they're like $83.
Yeah.
So.
Then other than that, they go down to Gardner, to the Air Force Base.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The one stack up in there.
All the downtown stuff. So it's like, yeah, they used to have an elevator.
lumber yards, those are all.
Then other than that,
They still have the transfer.
Those all themselves.
They still have the interchange track. Don't they?
the,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They don't use much of it.
8 cars.
then go through the Fort Scott
I
trade.
mean, most they have.
But that job also now.
5 more.
And even in
They switch
the,
out cars down
till the
there.
DM merged, they're still using the wood cruisers on that.
2.
Grain trade.
But yeah,
I know,
plastic
I
ones.
know.
One more.
Some of them green. I got a little intel.
Keep coming, put me right on the gap here.
I will.
There's plastic, they can switch in a seat.
Half car.
Oh, okay.
I
That'll
bought a
do.
GSC flat. I guess
Thank you,
those
sir.
are in the mid-50s.
Alright, come on out, let's grab those 8 cars west that we're gonna put on top of track A.
He says it's like almost every
They're
road
close.
they have.
They don't have models because they've shown up. They've been kind of having some.
John, we still didn't
real
schedule the
zoom-in
BN grain
shots,
train.
so people assume it's a flat car, but.
What do you mean schedule?
It's sitting here, it's not on the board.
Transfers. He's on the transfers.
Is it the
Yeah.
transfer? Okay.
Shane will take that out whenever you want.
Awesome. Shane, whenever you're ready.
I got N&W coming over, what do you want?
The grain train to come out.
I said, "We're not doing it down on your way."
Is he full?
Yes, please.
They painted it yellow.
No idea where this
Tying
is.
this back up.
Pretty much
So there-
guys
He broke off from them.
Those guys are in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, he broke off from them. I don't
That's
know
the
where he got it.
grain train.
They did a.
No,
No, makes it sound like it's here.
No, it's grain train.
train.
It's on the west.
8, right?
You want the whole list? I'll give you the whole list. That's it.
PR,
Alrighty,
Cino type, late 50s.
so I can use, what, 6 axle?